Oh, boy. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I didn't put this over. There we go. I got a message on Discord. Who messaged me? Oh, it was Ribs. What did he say? Oh, okay, he's tweaking some of it. Alright, alright. Sure, for sure. For show, for show. Now we gotta find a way to get cobwebs. We're gonna have to get silk touch. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't want to really go mining and shit until I'm able to get, like, enchantments. And they're not that expensive to do. The hardest part's gonna be getting all of the, stuff to do it. Which, I'm not sure how we're going to do that yet, but I'm sure we'll figure it out as we go. Can I, like, actually change settings on this? Trunk grid. That doesn't matter. Noise, sure. Memory usage, mini-map. Large entities. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, not a whole lot I can change with that. Which is, I just wanted to see what I could do. Wasn't like looking specifically to change anything in. Let's go up here specifically. I just wanted to see what else there was. Never actually checked out the map mod. See what FTB map could do. The last pack that I really played with this was a long time ago, and it wasn't as good as it is now. It's a lot better now than it was. I need someone to hop in and tell me if my music's a little loud. Google fucking reset all my settings on YouTube Music again. What's up, Ribs? How's it going, man? Is the music loud or is it about the same? Because Google reset all my shit again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Like, YouTube Music keeps having updates. And instead of saving my settings for sound, it just completely resets it every time. Fucking awesome. I should really just leave it at 100% and then adjust my soundboard, but I keep forgetting to do that, to be completely honest with you. I know I need to, but I forget. Be a lot more intelligent to adjust my soundboard than adjust the actual volume of Google. I keep telling myself I'm going to, and I never do it. We should really go cave splunking as well. I think we found quite a few cobwebs that one time inside the chest by the abandoned camps underground. We found a lot of cool stuff doing that. And I should start getting ready to make the jetpack. That right there was a really solid upgrade. Fucking alcoholics. We don't even keep alcohol in the house very often, to be honest. I drank the little bit of alcohol that we had. I polished off that bottle of a bottle of Fireball while Joanna was at out on her vacation. Because I had no kid to worry about, nothing else. So I decided that I would go ahead and take care of that. One for the team, you know, take one for the team. Someone's got to do it, and it might as well be me, right? Someone had to do it. Might as well have been me, I guess. Doing all right. The family finally got back today. We went out and got lunch together, and we got ice cream together. Yeah. Yeah. I had to take care of it. I didn't want that sitting in there. It's dangerous. Dangerous to have that. So I decided that I would go ahead and take the L. Can't let them you know, folly for my mistakes. I'm a self-sacrificing kind of guy. What can I say? I'm a self-sacrificing kind of guy. What can I say, chat? I'm a good dude like that. You feel me? I'm a good guy. Exactly. Granted, I have to admit, they've definitely changed Fireball since I was young. I'm not saying that it's gross, but it tastes like sugar now. It's not... doesn't taste like what it used to. That Fireball was pretty sweet. It's supposed to be like 30% out. I don't think that's 30%. If that's 30%, then, that must be a different 30% than I know. That's definitely a different 30%. They must be using, like, the metric system or something. Oh, they loved it. They had a lot of fun. They had a blast. Which is good. You know, it's good they had fun. We found one! Oh, where's Killshot? Where the hell is Killshot? We found one! We got it! We can actually... I didn't think I was going to get one of these, to be honest. With how long I've been looking, I really didn't think we'd find one. That's the second one of these I found the entire time I... Where is he at? Not him. It's okay, I can just place that down and force one of these guys to become the villager I need them to be later when I'm ready to trade. Definitely Fireball definitely feels like it's been changed. I didn't drink a lot of Fireball back in the day, but I did remember drinking some of it, and it definitely tasted stronger than whatever the fuck that was. Still got me pretty happy though. I was in a pretty happy spot. I can't complain. Felt pretty good afterwards. Watch some YouTube, dance with the dog. Hit the sack. Did exactly what I needed to do. Made me go to sleep. There was about 4 fingers left in that bottle. 4 or 5 fingers worth in the bottle. Wasn't a whole lot. But it was enough. That's all I needed. I only needed enough. Well, there we go. We found one of the fucking things that we needed. Not bad. We have the charge station. We can officially stick this down to force a villager to become the village trader that we need him to be. We can force... That's what they look like, by the way. They have a very unique look. That's how I know all the villages we've been to so far haven't had one. Their buildings have an incredibly distinguishable feature. They have that line on the roof, and they're an L. But that's cool that we found that. We keep that, and then when we start getting ready to trade, we can go trade for all the stuff for the armor. And we can get that pneumatic armor crap. I don't know exactly how to say that spell or that name of the mod, but it has some really solid looking upgrades. Then with the charge station, I believe we can start making air and charge up our armor and stuff. Oh, there's a tower too. Oh, it's just my lucky day. That's really convenient. Let's go. Ever empty out my bag? I didn't. Oh, fuck me. That's not cool. Just doing more exploration today for sure, for sure. Still got a lot of exploration to do. I should have just made the jetpack before I left, to be fair. It would make all of this so much simpler, but... I didn't really feel like crafting at the moment. Now I definitely regret not doing that, because this right here would be a joke. Could literally just fly up there and be done with it, but now I gotta build my ass up here. Arcane golden pickaxe. I wish I could break that down. Alright, so I know I need one of these to do spells. Grab this. We need that for spells. And we absolutely gotta have this. Like, that is, like, one of the main reasons why we come here. Novice boots, kind of dog shit. All of that we take. We take every bit of that. I don't know what that is. What the hell does mage bloom fiber do? Oh, you can make armor out of these. What the fuck? Oh, sure, I'll keep it. Why not? I have no reason not to. We've got to have the runes. The runes are hella important. Mortem helmet. Nah, I'll pass. Let's go! We got a dust! Oh, man, that's a big-ass find. That's big. Super fucking big. That is fucking huge. Damn, that's a good find. Oh, that's... Oh, hell yeah. We can set up that stupid thing I've never been able to do now. I have yet to be able to set one of them up because I just wasn't able to get that dust, but we can do it now. We have the, we have that stuff. That dusty shit. And there's just a shit ton of gold. Every one of these are a gold block, so... That takes care of gold for a bit for us. Ow. Unless I kill myself by jumping down. Could also do that and have to completely restart again. Which would not be cool. They gave us 12 golden blocks. That's pretty solid. Oh, that's a big-ass find, man. Because the enchantment we have to do... So, to make that stuff is a little annoying. It's not hard, but it's a process. And what that does is allow us to set up that Forbidden Arcanus Forge thing. And that lets us start doing the ability to make infinite stellas. And infinite stellas are able to make anything I use it on, like a tool or a weapon, infinite durability. It never breaks. So now, with us getting these mortars, these pedestals, what I would like to do is get a really, really good pickaxe completely enchanted, use an infinite stella on it, then have a broken-ass pickaxe all early game. That right there saved us a lot of time. Like, I can't even describe how much time that actually just saved us. That was insane. I guess that dust is kind of rare, because I haven't found it in any of the other 3 towers. I've only found it twice out of 5, so it seems to be like a 2 out of 5 drops so far. Now, right there could be lucky. I could have just got super lucky, but knowing me, it's probably incredibly common, and my stupid ass is just not getting it because video games hate me. Video games hate me. I farmed games on stream that had like 45% drop rate, and I've had to kill them like 30, 40 times, and that's pretty common for me. Especially like Borderlands and stuff. I'm very fucking unlucky. So there's a good chance that that dust is incredibly common. And I just suck, and it's just not giving it to me. That's a pretty big possibility. Yeah, so one thing that I really like about modded is that the reason why I play modded so much is it takes a lot of the stuff that like I've just got tired of doing. Now, in Minecraft, you can make infinite tools, you know? Like, most people in Minecraft make a mob farm, and you can normally do pretty well finding books of mending through trader farming. through a villager farming. Sorry, you can villager trade and get mending incredibly easy. So it's just another way to do mending. A lot of mod packs that I play normally like remove mending, and you have to go through their way to make infinite tools, which is kind of annoying sometimes, but it makes sense because the tools in modded are normally a lot more powerful than vanilla could ever be. Especially like 1.12 Tinker. Oh man, dude. You get a hammer, make that shit unbreakable, put infinite speed on that bitch, and you mine a 3x3 instantly. You can make a massive cave in a matter of seconds. Love the hammers from Tinkers. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to do that in this because Tinkers has changed a lot, but I'd love to make a hammer. Not because I need it, but I think it'd just be cool. Just for old time's sake. That's like my favorite tool in Tinkers is the hammer. I think the hammer's badass. Because then you can shift to mine one block if you really need to mine just one. Just holding shift does it. Although I don't know if we're going to do that in this, considering that Create has the drill. And apparently leveling up the drill with the digging enchantment allows it to mine a 3x3 as well. And it's infinite durability from craft. So good chance that we never really do the hammer, but we'll see. Isn't it favorite magic electricity? Yeah. Yeah. No joke, dude. I love the hammers from Tinkers. I don't know why. I just do. I think they're goofy. Like, there could be, like, incredibly powerful, ungodly, broken tools. And don't get me wrong. I'll use them. Obviously, I'm going to use them as they're so strong. But even in old packs, I still like to make an unbreakable hammer. Just to have it. It's just nice. I like the hammers from Tinkers. That's my favorite tool. That and probably the old school crossbow from 1.7, which I only made twice. But that was because that shit got ungodly busted. Like, that was super broken. It's very sad that a lot of companies from around the world come to America to open up their businesses. And it's not because of better business practices in America, but strictly because America allows a lot of shit that other countries don't. And it's completely legal. Isn't that some fucked up stuff? I think that's fucked up. I think that's incredibly fucked. I think that is incredibly fucked here in America. Very sad that we do that. You'd think for being a country built on business, we'd have better laws to protect the people who make the business possible, aka the working class, but we don't. In fact, there's laws in place that, you know, stop the working class from benefiting from company. What is it? Was it Ford versus Ohio? I think is what it was. That was really fucked. I think it was, or maybe it was GMC versus Ohio. I don't know. Well, what companies like to do is you put your headquarters in America, then you put your production in other countries. That's why people come to America and open up businesses here. That's why there's a lot of business from all over the world done in America. We have a lot of big companies from China, big companies from, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, is shit like that. Like, you open up your headquarters in America so you benefit from all the tax breaks and all that crazy shit that America allows you to do, and then you do your production, your satellite companies, you know, your sister companies, you open them up in, like, Taiwan or whatever, and then you just fucking exploit them and get benefits from both sides. That's so in America, you're allowed to do that here. I don't know about other countries. I don't live there, but I know in America, that's a perfectly legal and advised business tactic, that you're supposed to do that. You're expected to. If you're a multi-million-dollar company, you're not doing that, you're just fucking yourself. Like, you're shooting yourself in the foot. You are expected to do that. Not only are you expected by the country itself, like America really supports that, but your investors will force you to do that or sue you. If you don't do that shit and you become a public company and you stop doing that, you could literally get sued out of your seat. You can lose your company. It could be taken away from you, given to someone else. It's pretty fucked. Yeah, America. I'm pretty confident that there was a lawsuit like back in the 80s that made the law. I'm pretty confident it was Ford versus Ohio. It was either Ford or GMC versus Ohio, and pretty much what the law states is that a company is not allowed to cut into profits for backers and brokers and investors in order to pay their employees more once they become a public company. So let's say I own a company and I go public, right? Let's say I go public and I sell my shares. I put my company on, well, it's not going to reach the NASDAQ unless I'm like a big company. But you know what I mean, the stock market. I put it on the stock market. People are allowed to buy my shares. Now, let's say Smoked Ribs buys 22% and Char Dog buys like 25%, right? And I go, damn, guys, I think my workers are doing really, really well. I would like to give them some of our profits this year to raise up their income. And you guys come together and you say, no, we're not going to do that. I legally am not allowed to take that money and give it to my workers. I'm not allowed. You can take me to court and sue me out of the company. You can actually sue me and make the government make me step down for someone who's more competent to step in and take over that role. Pretty fucked. It's super fucked. And that has happened. Like, don't let me sit here and blow smoke acting like I'm just talking out my ass for strawman arguments. That's happened multiple times. Ford got sued for it. Ford got taken to court and got a fucking massive ass lawsuit against them for trying to do that. Yeah, shareholder, yeah. That's what's fucked up. Like, what's really, really screwed up about that whole concept is, let's say that a company hits hard times, right? Let's say my company's hit really hard times and I'm looking like I'm on the brink of bankrupting, so I pull giving bonuses out for Christmas. Let's say I pull my Christmas bonus and I stop giving that out, okay? Company floats again. I go back up. My stocks go from 33 cents a share to like $5, $6 a share. It fucking shoots back up. And I'm like, all right, guys, let's give those bonuses back. I would have to talk to my shareholders and make sure they agree. If they say no, I can't do it. I'm not allowed. I legally am not allowed to do that shit unless I want to give them money out of my own pocket. Because the shareholders are guaranteed a percentage no matter what, which is incredibly fucked up. Because let's say that my company is big. Let's say I'm as big as like Walmart or something. And my shareholders make a stupid fucking decision that tanks my company. Shareholders are protected. They might lose a bit of money, but they're not going to go under. The government won't allow it. They'll step in and be like, hey, don't worry about it. You're too big. It's called too big to fail. The law is called the term is too big to fail. Yeah, absolutely. It's fucking silly. Absolutely stupid. Now, don't get me wrong. The thing with Disney, I think, is completely warranted. If you purposely go out of your way to do stupid shit that you know can tank your company, you are essentially, you're essentially doing business practice with malice is what it's called. It's called an intent with malice business practice, which is pretty much saying that, like, you're doing something that you know isn't going to work and you're going to do it anyways just because you want to. Now, that's different. That's a different level of stupidity. Okay, that's, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say, though. Yeah, that's fucking dumb. That's their fault. How the fuck you gonna make gay shit for children and then be like, oh my god, it didn't work? Like, dude, they're kids. I don't want my kid watching that stupid shit. Like, you got me fucked up. Like, I don't give a fuck who says what group comes after me. I ain't fucking doing it. Oh my god, that didn't work? Who would have thought? I'm so confused. Like, you're not fucking confused. You're dumb. I don't understand why you thought that would work. Like, in what world does that work in? Yeah, they do business intent. They do a malicious business action. That's their fault for doing that. Yeah, they're just fucking stupid. That's what happens when you hire for wokeness rather than actual content that people like. I think these companies are stupid and don't understand that, like, less than 5% of the entire population supports that shit. Yeah, just the message. Some of those companies, man, some people really are like that. And that is the honest to God truth. Some people are they're more interested in, like, I wouldn't even call it the message. What would that be called? Like, their own personal interest, I guess, would be the right way to say it. Then they truly... How much gravel is there? Oh, wow. That was a fuck ton of gravel, actually. How much gravel was that? That was 10 blocks. No. Do I have a... Let me go make an iron shovel. That's how companies kill themselves, is doing shit like that. Not saying that, you know, wokeness was a thing back in the day, but just by making incredibly shitty business decisions, they'll kill themselves. They'll actually kill themselves. What are you playing? Oh, yeah, bro. Going too far in that game will absolutely murder your... I should have just made a torch. Fuck me. Yes, sir. I've done that. I think that was the first time I lost my entire set, was I went too far exploring. I wasn't paying attention. I got one shot by a dude with a sword. And I physically couldn't get my shit back. He just kept killing me over and over. There was, like, no hope. There was, like, actually no hope for me. Yo, this shit is super fasted. Oh my god, look at the durability on this thing. We never did play the Farlands, damn it. I really wanted to play that on stream. I just never did it. We got caught up doing so much other stuff. And right now, I'm definitely not going to be playing that because we're waiting for that DLC to drop, man. I'm fucking telling you. I'm super stoked. A lot of really cool changes they're doing to Minecraft. I really hope this isn't a done... I can't go in here. They'll kill me. I am not ready for that at all. That is terrible for me to do right now. One thing don't get me wrong, I'm a massive Elder Scrolls fan. I've played since Daggerfall. That's how long I played the Elder Scrolls series. I fucking love Elder Scrolls. One thing I've never really liked about the Elder Scrolls series is how they handle difficulty. When you take up the difficulty stat, all it does is give enemies more health. Like, I hate games that do that shit. I really wish they'd take a little bit of love to that and give it a little bit more umph and a little bit more, like, ingenuity or personality, whatever it would be called. That's terrible. That's a terrible way to do level ups and shit. Okay, I didn't play a lot of ESO, but that's because when I played it, it was dog shit. It was ass. It was literally pay to win. ESO was dead ass pay to win. I don't know if it's still pay to win, but it was. I don't like to play pay to win games. Let's make a jetpack. Let's make a jetpack. I need to go put... Where's it at? I need to go put this down on a tree. So that way it can start giving me... The stuffs. There we go. And I'm gonna need to make myself a jetpack. Tank. This is what I want. I need a lot of copper for this. Okay, so let's go. Did I ever get a fan? I might have got a fan. I actually didn't look. I guess I can just look like this. No, I never got a fan. Damn. Unfortunate. Did I find blades? That right there I'm pretty confident I found. Are you serious? I didn't find blades either? No way. Oh, excuse me. Oh, shit. I wouldn't have guessed that. Well, I guess we're just gonna do the good old furnish strat. I mean... Let's do the good old furnish smelting. Would I happen to have any charcoal or anything, would I? Any coal from any of those chests? Absolutely fucking not. Got the brains on specific servers. I deposited all my food. Fuck me. Oh, I get to slow walk all the way back to my chest. There's walk of shame. Fuck, I fucking hate pay-to-win shit. I tried to avoid pay-to-win games at, like, all costs. Mainly just because I don't support them myself. Now, paying for cosmetics and stuff is one thing. I don't think there's anything wrong with paying for cosmetics. Like, when I say pay-to-win shit, I mean, like, that hardcore pay-to-win stuff. Yeah, pay-to-win's not really... my forte. Where did all my fucking bread go? Oh, it's literally in my inventory. I'm just retarded. I absolutely support, like, skins and shit. I got nothing wrong with that. Then there's anything wrong with buying skins and stuff and, you know, cosmetic items. That's cool as shit. But when, you know, you, like, Call of Duty, I think it was Black Ops 2, where you could literally buy weapons out of the market through crate keys, which are a chance to get, that were ungodly busted compared to every other weapon. Gets a little, like, bruh. Yeah, I mean, if you didn't, you're just at a disadvantage in high elo matches. I remember that I had a pretty good, like, KD back in the COD. Holy fucking Christ, can I fucking talk? I had a pretty good KD back in the day of my Call of Duty days. Most of them that I played, I had a 2+ KD. So I played pretty decent lobbies, you know, I played with pretty decent players, but I always got hard stuck at, like, 2.2, 2.5, because I refused to buy the guns. I just didn't want to buy crates and keys. So I ended up going against these weapons that were, like, ungodly broken compared to my dog shit stuff. And people, you know, people would always, I tell people, they're like, well, you're probably just a skill issue. It's like, well, maybe, but I'm also playing against people who are just as good as me that have much better weapons. So I'm, like, completely... I think it was, like, Black Ops 3 or something is the one that I remember the most. The one that was, like, really, really bad with that stuff. The Peacemaker. I do not remember that one. I remember some shotgun that shot discs. And that thing was, like, the most broken gun I've ever seen in a Call of Duty. And it one-shot you. It was literally a one-shot, like, any distance. If that disc hit you, you were just dead. It was just flat out a fucking one-shot, so... Thing was ungodly broken. That was Black... Okay, yeah, that was so bullshit. That was so fucking dumb. That weapon was giga busted. You can't type, and I can't seem to talk today, so I think we're gonna do all right. I think we're gonna do all right. That gun was like omega busted. So fucking stupid. Don't even understand how they thought that right there was even a good decision or fair. Stupid as hell. A lot of the new Call of Duties, man, you die so fast. Like, it's just so weird to play Call of Duty where it only takes like 2 shots to kill somebody. It's fucking insane. I used to play the shit out of multiplayer. Can't even cap. I used to play the fuck out of multiplayer. That was the very first competitive game I ever took serious, was Call of Duty. I used to take that game hella serious. Used to try my hardest, watch rotations, learn how to play lanes, all that shit. Learn how to push, just because of Call of Duty. Now I do Apex instead. And to be fair, I don't even really play Apex super competitive. I just play with my brothers when they want to play. Oh, fuck Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare was so bad. I don't understand how people like that one. That one was so bad. It was... The maps were dog shit. The guns were ass. Like, it just... Yeah, some of the variants were fucking giga broken. I remember that one gun with the golden variant. I think it was the VPR. I think it was the VPR. Or maybe... No, it was. It was a variant of the VPR. And I think it 2-shot you. And it 3-shot you at range. It was stupidly broken. That shit wasn't fun at all. I don't mind losing. I mean, I lose all the time in video games. It's not a problem. It just kind of sucks when you lose because of something that's basically out of your control unless you want to open up that wallet nice and wide. That ain't fucking me, man. That's not me. I'm not gonna do that shit. Yeah, some of that shit was ungodly busted. I think they ended up nerfing it eventually, but at that point I quit playing. Well, at that point, I quit playing before the first big round of nerfs came out. I remember people saying that they fixed some of the guns, but I never went back to it. I couldn't. It was too much for me at that point for myself. I just couldn't do it. It was too much for me. It was too much for me. By that point, in my Infinite Warfare playing career, I was done with it. I just didn't want to do it anymore. Yeah, it sounds fucking retarded. Call of Duty in general has gone down a lot in the past years. But it's kind of a weird thing to say is that it used to be like the staple, the fucking flagship game for FPSs. And now it's not at all. It's the like butt end of a lot of jokes now. It's like the ass end of most jokes, Call of Duty. I haven't actually played Modern Warfare. I think was the last one I played. I like Apex, man. I fucking play the shit out of Apex. But Fortnite, to me, is a lot more goofy. It's a lot more fuck around, and I play more competitively when I play those games, so I never could get into Fortnite. I think it's a great game. I'm definitely not a Fortnite hater. I think Fortnite's a fantastic game. When it comes to their community, Fortnite is incredibly active with their community. Which is hella big respects for a company that big. Yes. Huh? I stuck them in the closet. Everything's in the closet. We are... I don't know. I think it's fine. I don't really see what there is to hate about Fortnite other than, like, the bandwagon of hating it. I mean, it's a fantastic game that's mainly meant for children, that is on every platform you can think of, that's free to play, is not pay to win. You just get skins and shit. Now, granted, it can be kind of predatory with some of the skins and the V-Bucks and all that. I have to admit that. It can be predatory. But all in all, I mean... a fantastic fucking game for kids. Yeah, they do well for their community. They're awesome. They know what type of people play their game, and they try to do collabs with companies that allow them to use skins for people their players would like. What else could you ask out of that game? There's games that have bigger followings that do less. There's games with smaller followings that do less than that. So... like, I don't know, man. What else could you ask for? That's pretty solid. I think it is. Fuck, I think that's a fantastic. I think that's awesome of them. Dead ass. A lot of the other ones, like those types of games, have fallen off really hard to the wayside. Fortnite has prevailed. I think someone in chat told me that, like, Fortnite, I believe they pulled up the statistics, and I think Fortnite's the largest battle royale right now, like by a long shot. It used to be Apex. Apex used to be the largest battle royale, but I guess whatever Fortnite did here recently massively knocked Apex off its throne by a big time shot. Large ass shot. They changed it. Apex was the biggest one. I don't think it is anymore. I think Fortnite overtook it, which is cool. I mean, Fortnite's a good game. It's not a good game for me. I can't do Fortnite. I've tried. It's not my thing. Can't fucking do it. I've tried multiple times with my brothers, and I just can't get into the game. No, I feel that Apex is more Battle Royale than Call of Duty. Because Call of Duty has a very specific play style, where Apex has its own, like, unique style of play. Like, they play drastically differently. If I were to play a game of Apex and a game of Call of Duty, you would see me play two very, very different ways. It'd be like two different people playing. They just play very differently. Very, very differently. And especially recoil. One thing that makes Apex really hard is the recoil. A lot of people can't get past the recoil of Apex, and that's because recoil in Apex is it's brutal, man. Recoil in Apex is fucking brutal. It's the thing that's taken me the longest to get good at, was the recoil. Like, movement and all that's one thing, you know, like learning how to wall bounce and tap strafe and all that other shit. You don't really need to learn that. You can make it pretty damn high in ranking without that stuff. You can get the fucking masters and shit without knowing how to wall tap and all that other shit, right? But if you try to get anything higher than, like, gold without learning the guns and how the recoil works, you're never getting anywhere. You'll just be stuck there forever. And recoil in Apex is fucking brutal on PC. I don't know how bad it is on controller. I know that on controller... Oh, it's still in the game, though. They still have it. It's just not as bad. You can't tap strafe like you used to be able to. It's still there, but it's definitely a lot weaker. I think it should just be completely fucking removed. I think they should just take it out completely. There's absolutely no reason for tap strafing to be in the game in any way. Tap strafing is not something that should exist in Apex. If they want their community to continue being unanimous or harmonious between, like, console and PC players, you should not have a fucking movement in the game that only PC players can do. And I'm a PC player. I strictly play PC on Apex. I don't play console or controller. I play mouse and keyboard. And I still think that's some fucking bullshit. And like all those pussies that are like, oh my god, tap strafing's not even that. Absolutely fucking incorrect. Absolutely incorrect. If you take someone who knows how to tap strafe and someone who can't, and you put them in a or like someone who just physically can't do it because they're on controller, unless you want to buy like that $400 controller setup with all like the pads and all that stuff, they are at a massive disadvantage against someone who can do it. Because movement is incredibly important. No, tap strafing is not a media core mechanic. He's a fucking liar. He's someone who's trying to change the narrative to fit his own story. Tap strafing is incredibly hard to do, and it takes hours and hours. And you're not going to get tap strafing down in under 20 hours of play. You might be able to do it in solo. You might be able to get up there and, you know, tap strafe in your own, like, private fucking firing range. But when you get into a fight and you're trying to do that while healing and stuff, not happening. It won't take anything less than, like, 30 hours plus to learn how to do that properly. And then once you start combining other hard mechanics like wall bouncing into tap strafing, octane pads into tap strafing, super jumps into tap strafing and shit like that, it just drastically gets more difficult. But that's not my argument against tap strafing. That's not a good argument. It's like, oh, well, it's hard. It shouldn't be in the game. I think that hard mechanics deserve to be in the games. My issue is that controller players can't do it. You can't do it. You can, but it is incredibly hard, and you have to have, like, some funky-ass setup to even attempt to do it, right? So that's already bullshit. Then on top of that, Apex completely disallows tap strafing in the pro play. Professional fucking players in tournaments will get their entire team banned if they tap strafe in a tournament. Look it up. I'm not even talking out my ass. That's some serious shit. If you go into a pro tournament and you tap strafe, it is an immediate ban. They disqualify you instantly. So you're not going to allow this movement that can't be done by half of your community, and then you're not even going to allow it in the highest level of play. Why the fuck is it in the game? Take it the fuck out. Just get rid of it. Solve that problem. That's the best way. Get rid of all of it. Just take it out. Like, either allow it everywhere or don't allow it at all. Why are we, like, in this weird gray area with it where it's like, oh, well, you know, I just, it's like, dude. No, tap strafing is fucking incredibly difficult to do. Oh, yeah, aim assist on consoles is insane. Aim assist on, or just controllers, incredibly powerful in Apex. Abso-fucking-lutely, it's insane. It's actually kind of funny because one of the characters in the game has one of the highest pick rates in pro play. Not the highest, but one of the highest. Her name is Bangalore, and the only reason why she's picked in higher tiers is just because she's the only fucking character in the game that can counter aim assist. That's it. That's her whole reason. Everything else about her fucking sucks. It's just her smoke that people want. The smoke is so strong to counter aim assist that she's mandatory in the top tiers. That's some weird shit, man. That's just weird to me. Like, why? Like, what the fuck, man? Just get rid of it. Like, just fucking completely remove it. You won't be having this problem. Nah, controllers need aim assist. Controllers definitely need aim assist. I think people who complain about aim assist are a little silly. Like, don't get me wrong, I complain about it. I don't complain about it in a negative way. I know that if I was better at the game, I could completely outplay aim assist if I was better. It just kind of feels bad when you lose to the computer rather than losing to someone who actually is better than you. I guess they are better than me. They beat me. But whatever the way you take it, I guess. However you decide to define what makes someone better and what makes someone worse, it just kind of sucks. It's a feel bad moment when you watch someone on a controller perfectly fucking track you, and all they're doing is holding down left trigger. Like, and I have to use my mouse, do full recoil control, and predict where you're gonna go while you're just holding left trigger down on me. It's like, yeah, you can make a macro for tap strafing and a macro for recoil control too, and it's not considered cheating. Apex allows it. I don't do that because I'm not dog shit at the game. I just play. I like to get better myself. I'm not trying to take a crutch. But you are allowed to do it. It's completely allowed. absolutely allowed to be done. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. All custom configs are completely banned in ALGs. You're not allowed to have any type of custom config file whatsoever. If you get caught with any custom config file, you're instantly banned. Your team's done. They just get removed. Yeah, you're not allowed to have any of that in the ALGs. That would be correct. You are absolutely correct. You are absolutely right. That is not allowed in that level of play. You would be correct. So planks. I need 2 planks and a piece of iron. Oop. Oh, what the hell? Did I do it wrong? Obviously I did it wrong, but how did I do it wrong? Oh, it's 2 iron, 1 plank, dipshit. Yeah, the ALGs do not allow that in any shape or form. You will instantly get kicked out of the tournament. All custom configs and ALGs are not allowed. I wouldn't even, like, I'm not even trying to be the guy who just complains about people better than me. I have a lot of playtime in Apex. I have well over 1,000 hours. Like, I played the game. You can look at my Steam profile, and that's just on Steam. That's not including, like, the 300 or 400 hours I have on Origins and shit. Like, I have damn near $2 grand of playtime in the game. Like, I'm not just talking out of my ass and complaining. It's just, it's really unfair. Because my brother plays console, and I feel bad for him. Because, like, he really is at a disadvantage for being on a fucking controller when it comes to the high-tier lobbies that I play in. Because those guys can do shit that he has no hope of ever being able to do on his controller. It's just not going to happen. And it's like, fuck, man. Like, there's no way to solve that either other than just getting rid of the problem, which is tap strafing. Wall bouncing is fine. Everybody can wall bounce. I don't think there's anything wrong with wall bouncing. It's just tap strafing. And super jumping. I think super jumping is incredibly fucking stupid. That's just a glitch in the game. Super jumps are just flat out a glitch. But not many people can super jump in the level that I play with, so I haven't had too many problems with it myself. Because I'm not a high enough skill. I'm only into, like, diamond players, so I'm not, like, up there in the super, super high people who can, like, fucking do all that crazy stuff. So I don't have an opinion on that myself, because once again, I'm not good enough to have an opinion. My opinion would literally mean jack shit, because I haven't really played against anybody at that high of level. I haven't played anyone of that level of caliber yet myself. I don't think I've ever seen anyone in my skill level super jump. Yeah, don't get me wrong. So, like, controllers have their perks and cons, right? Controllers are strong. Controllers in Apex are incredibly powerful. They're the most powerful platform or input you can play Apex on. Apex on controller has almost 0 recoil. Apex on mouse and keyboard, the recoil is fucking insane. It takes hundreds of hours to learn your recoil in Apex. The problem is that people on mouse and keyboard have much better control of their movement versus people on a controller. And I think that, like, tap strafing just takes that to a degree that is insurmountable, that a controller player could never, ever catch up to. And that's why I think it's broken. Like, we already have much better movement capabilities than a controller player, and I won't even try to deny that ever. That's 100% fact, and anyone who disagrees with that obviously doesn't play the game very much. But tap strafing is something that a controller player just has no hope of ever being able to compete with. They just don't have the... They just can't. It's just not going to happen. Like, in any world or any place, it just isn't going to happen. Like, they could be the best fucking controller player in the world. Good luck. Unless you're like General Hal or somebody like that who's just insanely good at the game, you're not competing with it. Like... And if you say you do, you must play some really dog shit players. You must have never win against a fucking 6-time Predator player who's over here triple, quadra tap strafing, super jumping. Like, dude, it's insane. I've literally watched people jump off a ledge, shoot me with the shotgun, and tap straight back onto the ledge. Like, what the fuck, man? What do you do? Like, how's that fair? How is that? What the, like, it's hard for me to contest that as a PC player. You're pretty much fucked. As your only option as a controller player is to hide. Go somewhere else. Don't fight him. That is your only option. You're not going to win that. It's impossible. You'd have to have, like, aim assist and the god accuracy of, like, Jesus to ever shoot that guy. It's just not going to happen. You must have, like, the accuracy of Jesus himself. Omnipotence is what you got. You must be predicting people in, like, the 4th dimension. You'd have to have your aim assist kick in with that guy, and then have the reaction speed to kill somebody who's only on your screen for about a quarter of a second. Because when he was doing that shit, it was fast as fuck. It was like, bop, bop, bop. Like, just over. He was just so fast. Like, what the fuck do you do against that as a controller? It's just not fair. It's not fair for controllers. I don't even play a controller, and I think that's bullshit. Like, I think that's completely fucked. One of the reasons why it took them so long to nerf tap strafing is because there's a lot of big-time streamers that strictly rely on that shit. Like, there's a lot of streamers who hardcore rely on tap strafing to play the game. That's no shit on God. Like, go look. Like, I'm like, dead-ass serious. There's multiple big streamers who all they do is tap strafe, and that's, like, what got them famous. Now, they have a right to be upset. I'm not saying that, you know, it's like, oh, yeah, fuck you, ha, 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 look how fucked you are. It sucks for them that, you know, a mechanic that's been in the game for a few years has gotten nerfed so big of a deal. But, like, at the same time, it was never an intended mechanic. Respawn themselves have stated multiple times that tap strafe was a bug in the movement of the game. You shouldn't have built your community on it. Like, that was your fucking fault for going, damn, guys, this bug in the game that can get removed anytime, I should absolutely build my entire fucking community on it. Oh no, they fixed the bug? Oh wow, boo-hoo, who would have saw it coming? In a competitive game that a bug that gives people an unfair advantage got removed? Wah, wah. It's like, shut the fuck up, man. I've seen those videos too that you're talking about, like where people bitch and cry about it. It's like, dog, it was a fucking bug. You have no one to blame but yourself, my guy. Like, a bug that was never meant to be a part of the game, that Respawn has specifically stated on multiple times that they are absolutely either going to take it out of the game or nerf it to all dog shit, got nerfed to all dog shit. Like, they said it like multiple seasons in a row. They were just really wary about fixing it because they were scared that if they fixed away the mechanic for moving forward, if they changed that mechanic, that it would fuck up a lot of other stuff. So they took their time fixing it and making sure they didn't break the rest of the game. And it's like they're all crying about it. It's like, my guy, like do you not pay attention to the game that you built your own fucking... Maybe you should listen a little bit. Like, read the goddamn patch notes. It's not hard. I guess they just thought it was never going to get taken out, I suppose. I guess that's their problem. They just truly believed they were never going to fix it. It did take them like 3 years. 2 years? 2 years? 3 years? Something like that. Took them a long time. But it doesn't matter how long it took. You were warned that it was going to be taken out of the game. Straight up fucking told that it wasn't going to... Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't fucking know. What the fuck do I know? Oh, don't you know shit, I guess. Tap strafing's fucking stupid. That's all I gotta say. Tap strafing, fucking retarded. Should have never been in the game to begin with. Should have never been in the game. Yeah, I should get more food before we go. Let's get more food before we leave. We should absolutely get more food. Just in case. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna go out and explore some more. I want to go look at some other stuff. You know, we could... I need to save those for... I need to save those. Those have got to get saved, because I need to use those to make a big farm to make more source berry stuff. I don't want to use those and have to find them later. Yeah, it's just goofy to me, man. It's just silly how some of those people are. Like, does it suck that they lost the one thing that made them, like, super unique? Yeah, that has to suck. Like, but if you're that good at the game that you're getting Predator with tap strafing, you should be good enough at the game mechanically wise to get, you know, to get a pretty decent following still. Yeah, tap strafing was definitely nerfed to shit. It's nowhere near as powerful as it was. Like, you can still tap strafe, but it's nowhere near like it was. Like, you used to be able to slide and tap strafe and basically land exactly where your slide started. Like, super fucking far. Now it's just, like, little fast movements in the air and shit you can do. Nothing as obnoxious as it was. Nowhere near as obnoxious as it used to be. What are they saying?
Hello there. Welcome back to another episode. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. And if you want to submit some clips...
Why is this...
Can't do it. You can't rip a phone idiot. Wait, no, I can't do it.
No. People are saying they just hotfixed it and changed.
I played Apex for 10k hours. That's a good amount. No, not if tap strafing.
That's him! That's the guy! This dude right here! This is the dude I'm talking about. The dude at, 43 seconds. That's the guy I was talking about. That's the dude who built his entire fucking community on tap strafing. That's him. That's the dude. That's the guy. There he is. We found him. Tap strafing is the only thing that made the game interesting. One particular movement in the game is the only thing they liked about it. Go play something else. There's other games, man. Did they bring it back? That's probably why I've seen people tap strafing. It looks like tap strafing is brought back into the game. Oh my god. Can't do it on controller. Ha! They removed it on controller. I don't know, man. Once again, I mean, I'm a lowly fucking diamond player, so what the fuck do I know? I'm sure in the higher echelons of Apex, when you start getting to, like, Masters and Grandmasters and you start getting into Apex Predator lobbies and stuff, I'm sure that, you know, my opinion would probably change as time goes on. I can only talk about, like, at my own personal skill level. And at my own personal skill level, it doesn't really seem to be needed that much. But I'm also not playing with people who can fucking beam you all the time. Like, those players in the high elos, man, they're insane. So maybe they really do need it. Maybe it is more required than I'm giving credit for. I definitely admit that. I admit my hubris in the fact that I just don't like tap strafing, but in my elo, it doesn't seem to be, it seems to be incredibly overpowered. That's probably just because I suck, though. I'm sure if I got better at the game and I learned it, I probably wouldn't mind it as much because then I'd be using it, but... Aim assist on controller is strong. Aim assist on controller is pretty powerful, I will admit that. And tap strafing is supposed to be like one of the few ways you can counter it. What the fuck is all this? Well, the best way to smurf, the way most people smurf, is they just make a new account. They don't rank their main account down. They just make a whole nother account and just do it like that. That's how I used to smurf. I would play with my buddies because I didn't like to play with my Elo in League of Legends. But I'd always just dick around when I smurfed. I wasn't like a hardcore trying fucking 1 billion, you know. I definitely smurfed, but not like crazy hard to win. I'd mainly just dick off, to be honest with you. And that was just because my friends wanted to play, and I was in high diamond when I played League of Legends, which is a pretty decent rank. I was in like the top fucking 5% of all player base in the world. I was playing with some really, really good players. And they didn't want to play against that. Like, they fucking refused. Like, I was playing with people that if you got 1 kill in your lane, like, let's say you're playing bot side, and you gave 1 kill over in the first 5 minutes, your lane's over. Like, you might as well just give up. They will snowball the shit out of that lane, and it was the jungle's job to stop that. And they didn't want to play against that, so... Yeah, I know a lot of streamers that have done that. I've seen a lot of big-time streamers get caught doing that shit. Like Mad Cats and them. That's why I don't like to watch them. Mad Cats and all those fucking idiots. That whole fucking group of dumbasses. They do that shit all the time. It's called reverse boosting. They'll purposely go into a lobby and go like 0 and 50 like 10 times in a row. And then they'll start their stream so they're playing with shitters. So they look good playing the game. That's how they drop, like, you know, nukes and shit all the time. It's not that they're good. They reverse boost. And they've 100% been caught multiple times doing that. And those fucking fanboys still like to say they're good players. They're not. Like, they're absolutely not good players. They're dog shit. I've watched them play. They're ass. You can tell the way they push corners and the way they hold objectives on Search and Destroy that they play like they're fucking children. They're not good. At all. I'd shit on them. I could probably I don't know about COD anymore. I mean, you would have seen me 5 years ago. I probably could have shit on all 3 of them by myself, him and his whole little group. Because they were bad. But, I mean, they get views and I don't, so they must be doing something, right? They fucking pull thousands of views a stream and hundreds of fucking thousands of views on their YouTube videos, and I get nothing, so... They must be doing something right, and I'm doing it wrong. They're doing something right, and I must fucking suck. In the end, that's why they do it. They do it to get views and make money, and it works. I really can't blame them all that much. I can bitch and complain all I want, but in the end, they get the views. It works for them. Well, everyone was... well, if everyone was popular, would any... What in the hell is this? Orange stained glass. What is this? Oh my god, how do I get in? Is there anything in here? What is it, like some type of red mushroom block? Doesn't like anything's in here. White concrete. Orange corrodium. Okay, well, I'm out of here. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Fuck, now you got me wanting to play Apex. Oh, man. Talking about it so much. I really do like Apex. I like Apex a lot. Everyone was popular on Twitch. Yeah, that's not how Twitch works, though. I can talk all the mad shit I want about them, but they get hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. And I barely make $50 in 4, so... You know, they must, like I said, they're doing it right, and I'm doing it wrong completely. Maybe I should take a page out of their book, and I should just review, like, reverse boost an account. And that way I can get views. Become an Apex streamer, guys. That's what I'll do. I'll become an Apex streamer. We'll stream some Apex. Nah, I can't play Apex on stream. I'd get banned. I say some pretty unsavory shit when I play Apex, so I will absolutely get my ass banned. Without a doubt, I would get banned within, like, the first week. I'd be dropping the gamer word. I'd be dropping everything, dog. Become top. Nah, I'm not that good. I'm not that good at Apex. The fuck is there an iron golem out here? What? Oh, we got a star particle shard. What? Yo, that's badass. That's like super good. I'll take those pickaxes. Those pickaxes are actually pretty cracked, so. Infernal Claw crafting ingredient. Absorbs. Oh. I don't know about that. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'll take that. Why not? Hell yeah, we'll get a couple of those. This is the main reason why we're here. We need these. I don't think I'm good enough to even reach the top 1,000 of players. Like, I'm not that fucking good at the game. I say I'm like, you know, if I had to, like, you know, guess how good I am, I'm probably just a little better than your average player. Because there really are some, like, incredibly good players in Apex. Like, way better than me, that's for sure. They put a lot of time and effort into the game, more than I put in, without a doubt. I wouldn't even try to, like, say that I'm better than those guys, because they're fucking crazy good. Definitely say I play it more casual than, like, the best players, but I have less than, like, a 2% win rate, so. Now, to be fair, I'm not normally playing to win. I'm normally playing just to shoot people, and that's all I care about. I just like to kill people, and that's it. But there's people who are just good enough to kill people and still win, and I'm not one of those people. I'm not that good. I wish I was, but I'm not. I am poo-poo. Poo-poo stinky doo-doo. When I very first started my channel, I wanted to be a League of Legends streamer. But then I realized how long and how difficult of a journey that would be to get a following in League of Legends, because there's just so many people who stream the game. It's like Minecraft, right? It's really hard to become popular in Minecraft, because there's just thousands of channels every day that stream this game. I'm just one amongst the ocean of people. Same thing with League of Legends. There's thousands of channels and hundreds of thousands of YouTube channels that do League of Legends content. You know, why is someone going to watch mine over theirs? I'd have to find some unique gimmick in order for me to, like, even remotely get a following, and I just like to play games. Oh, somebody's messaging me. I hear somebody blowing up my stuff. Oh, look, we got another engineering thing. Badass. Let's go. We get another one of those chests. Those chests are like giga broken, so I'll definitely be taking one of those. Hell yeah, we will. In fact, I think I got one on me still. Oh, is that update? Okay. Put like all of this in here. And give me the chest. Oh, that's so nice. We got our inventory back. Let's grab this shrine, and there's a tower right over there. I think that's 3 towers. I believe we need to find at least 2 more to start doing the enchantment stuff. Which that'll be a big boon. I'm really hoping that they get to update RimWorld of Magic the way they want it to be. I'd like to see how good the RimWorld of Magic mod... Oh my god, we got that again? Let's go. How good the RimWorld of Magic mod can be when they get their own engine to run the mod. I think it'll be super good. I'd like to see all the changes and all the new spell mechanics and stuff they can add when it's theirs. That they're actually doing it. They can make any change they want. Why the fuck is that taking so long? Fine, we'll just mine this. I definitely want the gold blocks. Although I don't know how long it's going to be before that's done. I think they've been talking about that for like a year, so... I'm not even sure if they're still doing that shit, or if it's just like dead and they're just going to use the one they got. Which is completely possible, I guess, if they just don't feel like doing it. But I know the Jacob's Lib or whatever it's called that RimWorld of Magic runs on apparently causes a lot of problems with other mods. They said that it doesn't work well with a lot of other stuff. Which I've encountered myself. I've gotten tons of error codes with RimWorld of Magic on so many different things. It'd be really cool to just have a RimWorld of Magic that's just able to be thrown or splashed into any pack. Because RimWorld of Magic's fun. It's like my favorite, one of my favorite mods. Man, Royalty sucks, though, bro. That's like one of the worst DLCs they added. Like, definitely one of the worst ones. I love Ideology. Ideology is my favorite one. I know people say the bioengineering one, whatever it was called, biotech, whatever it was like their favorite. I love Ideology. It is so cool making, like, all those religions and shit. So much fun. I absolutely love Ideology. That has to be my favorite DLC so far. Oh, random ore. The fuck was that? Oh, it's dog shit. Okay. Sleeping bag's super nice too. Very convenient to have on me. Super, super convenient. I'm hoping to find some more towers, man. I know we've been running around the map a lot, but there's just so much free shit for me to get just by running around. Like, I think it's better for us to go loot shit like this than it was ever for me to make it. No joke, last night, within 2 hours, we got like 7-8 hours of progress of items just by running around. Probably not as fun to watch me not building shit, but this is just so convenient. Can't turn this down, especially with the fact that if we get more of those altars, those pedestals, I can do really good enchantments. Oh, man. Yeah. Like the royalty stuff with the Neurolinks is super good, but I don't know, man. I never really got into the Neuralink stuff. I'd rather just use RimWorld of Magic, as stupid as that might sound. Like, why go Neuralink? Just go RimWorld of Magic. It's basically just a better version that adds a lot more content. All the new events that can happen. You can literally craft magic and mage armor. Like, how cool is that, man? I remember I had a mage one time that was completely decked out with, like, augmented mage armor. Man, he was so cool. Now, does the armor protect you from physical damage? Absolutely not. Like, holy fuck, did that guy go down super fast. He got, like, multiple of his arms blown off and shit. Thankfully, I had someone who could heal him. I had a druid that could save his life when he went down, but it was so cool him just walking out and throwing, like, a freaking lightning storm in the battlefield. And it's by far not broken because you can allow the pawns, your enemies, to use magic. And what people don't understand who bitch about that mod is if you allow them to use magic, when they cast a spell, it's at max level. So if they cast Ice Shard, it's not going to be like your Ice Mage who has Ice Shard level 3. They cast it at the highest level possible. It's fucked. Like, super fucked. And they can have scroll abilities unlocked too, which are normally incredibly broken. I had one guy come in and cast Continuous Lightning, and he was my first raid and killed my entire tribe, everyone at once. Yeah. I would be cool with that. I would be interested in trying that out. I just didn't really care for the base level. You know, I never really looked into the Psylink stuff. I've never looked at a Psylink mod. Now that I think about it, mainly because I didn't really care about it, but I'm sure there are some really cool mods for Psylink that make it more fun and interactive. It's just fucking boring, man. Hey, do this quest. Here you go. Do this quest. Oh, you want another level? Get some honor. Give us some gold. Here you go. It's like, dude, it's so fucking boring. I like the leveling up with RimWorld of Magic where you actually have to use the spells to level them up. That's so much cooler. Like, even if they made the EXP to level up the Neuralink, like, incredibly high, I think it'd be a better version than... I never looked into it. Maybe I'll check it out. Maybe I'll check it out sometime and see if I actually think it's cool. Which, you know, vanilla expanded stuff's normally pretty solid, so I can't really complain. Yeah, basically, it's just a fetch quest to level up your Neuralink. Yeah, you can get them from quests and all that, but like RimWorld of Magic, the way you level up your magic is by using it. You get EXP for casting spells. And you can check a thing inside the settings to only level up while in combat. So I feel that's a lot more interactive with the mod than just doing quests to level up your shit. It's so dumb. I just think that royalty was a very poorly implemented expansion. Now, is that an opinion? Absolutely. I'm sure there'd be people who would argue with me till they're blue in the face, saying that royalty is a fantastic DLC and they have the right to have that opinion. I won't deny them what they like, but from my personal playstyle, I just didn't like the way that the mod was implemented, or the DLC was implemented. I think it was incredibly boring. I think it was incredibly boring. Like, ideology, you can say is boring too, but I think ideology is only as boring as you make it. Like, you could do some really silly shit with ideology. Yeah, well, I'm not talking bad about them. I get that they're a small dev team, and yeah, once again, it's a one-core game. Fair point. It is a one-core game, yeah. You are incredibly fucking limited what you can do in one core. You add too much stuff and it'll literally just crash your game every time. You'll never get to play. So it's better for them to take it a notch down and let your players actually play the game than just make it literally unplayable. So, like, absolutely. I definitely, you know, I'm not trying to be that dick that's, you know, thinks that, like, that, you know, expects them to make a fucking baller-ass DLC every time they make one. Like, absolutely, they deserve credit where credit's due. The last two DLCs were awesome. You know, fucking Ideology and the Biotech were fucking top tier. Super, super cool. Well, I was having issues with it, and it kind of disheartened me, so maybe tomorrow. Absolutely. Dude, I don't give a shit what type of mod pack you put together. I'm down to try whatever. I'm not picky. I like having different experiences in games. Throw it together, man. I play the most random shit in Minecraft. Feel free to do whatever. I'll give it a shot. If I don't like it, we'll just find something else. Not like we can't make something else if it's not fun. Because any mod pack you stick together will take trial and error and balancing and stuff and, you know, fixing what might be broken in one thing and that may not in another pack, right? I'm down to try whatever. Just try it out. Well, just wait then. Wait till 1.5 comes out then. Just give it a little bit. I'm down to wait for 1.5. We're not in a rush to play it. Because once 1.5 comes out, trust me, I'll I'll be playing RimWorld. We're going to be jumping over to RimWorld like that day. I shit you not. The day it drops is the day we're doing a RimWorld stream. And I'll probably be streaming it for a bit. I am stupidly stoked for 1.5. I read most of the changes they're making to the game. Top fucking tier, man. Absolutely top tier changes. They are making some really, really cool changes to the game. Just the fact that they're trying to implement a second core will make late game progress so much smoother. Let's wait for 1.5. We will be playing the fuck out of that. Like, don't even fret, my chat. We will absolutely be playing the living shit out of 1.5. Have no fear. Like, I'm definitely enjoying this pack, but once RimWorld comes out, Minecraft's gonna be put on the shelf for a bit. All games will get put on the shelf. I'll probably be just basically playing that. Be like the only game I play for a while. I like RimWorld way too much. It's probably my all-time favorite game right now. Used to be Skyrim, but I really can't do anything else in Skyrim. I've basically done everything I want to do in Skyrim, so take that for what it is, I guess. Like, I've basically done everything I want to do in Skyrim, so I can't really say there's much else to do in that. Absolutely, what's gonna happen, yeah. I'm not even gonna try to, like, lie to you guys. When that 1.5 drops, I'll probably be an exclusive RimWorld streamer for a while. Do you mean the mod that added Randy Macho? I never played with that mod. That'd be funny, though. I meant like pure content for myself. I didn't really stream Skyrim. I played it offline, so I'm sure if I were to to ever actually stream Skyrim again, we'd probably do more content stuff than what I did when I played it. But I don't know. I don't think Skyrim's a very fun game to watch, to be honest. Everyone's seen Skyrim a million times. Like, who the fuck wants to watch a 15-year-old game get played on stream? You know what I mean? Like, just doesn't seem very interesting. But when RimWorld 1.5 drops, we are absolutely gonna... Oh, hey, I want that string, actually. We're gonna be a one-trick streamer for RimWorld for a while. Fighting quest fetch game. With hella bugs and stuff, yeah. I'm hoping that the new Elder Scrolls is good and not some woke bullshit. Because they're finally using an updated engine to make it, which means that this Elder Scrolls game could be like next tier type of game. But we'll see what they decide to do. Let's see how much bullshit they put into it and how much effort and they want to actually make it. It could. It absolutely could, yeah. It's just for Oblivion, Skyrim, they used the same engine. They didn't update their... And that's why the games feel very clunky, just like one or the other. That's why both of them have the same weird clunkiness to it. It's the same engine. But they're finally doing a new engine on the game. Yeah, I haven't tried that out yet. I'll have to give that a shot. Yeah, maybe there was some weird-ass fucking modded item in my ideology. I don't think there was, but I mean, it's just easier just to go fucking make a new one than check. I really don't feel like fucking with that. Oh, yeah, with the updated list, yeah, we'll update it. I'm hoping that it's not too terrible. The new Elder Scrolls game. I'm really hoping that it's decently made and it's fun. I definitely like the Elder Scrolls series. I've played the Elder Scrolls since Daggerfall. Daggerfall, Morrowind, Oblivion, and then Skyrim. Absolutely not. It was announced, like, I think a year or two ago. And it always takes Bethesda so long to release games. It takes them so long. So probably not till, like, 2088. I think if you want the overall medieval experience, like that old fantasy level, I honestly think that either Oblivion or Morrowind have that feel the best. But if you want like that more adventurous out in the mountains and part of the wilderness experience, Skyrim by far. Skyrim takes that out of the cake. But the more fantasy level, I think Oblivion takes the cake. Because Morrowind, it's kind of hard to say that with Morrowind because it's such an old game now. Morrowind has the more RPG elements for sure. Morrowind is heavily based in RPG. Like, they literally just tell you, hey, go kill this guy. You're like, where is he? I don't fucking know. Some cave. Like, it gets rough with that shit. Morrowind can get incredibly difficult if you're not used to not being told where to go. Oh, man. I remember even as a kid, sometimes I'd get lost because that map is just, it was so big at the time. Now it's small, but when I played it as a kid, the map was huge. I think when it comes to experience, like the atmosphere, Morrowind has the better RPG experience. Oblivion has the more, like, fantasy experience because, like, all the guilds and... Yeah. Morrowind had, like, the more RPG. Oblivion had the more fantasy with the demons and the portals and all the different guilds you can do and necromancers. And Skyrim was more adventure exploration than the rest of them were. Fighting bears and dragons on sheets of ice and fighting polar bears in the middle of a snowstorm, you know, shit like that. I loved all of them. I loved all of them. All of them were fun. I thought they were all good in their own ways. I don't think I'd play Morrowind today because, you know, it's a very old game, but still, let's fucking go, chat! Another dust. Oh my god, we're fucking killing it right now. Yeah, Oblivion had some nutty-ass NPCs. Fucking ungodly nutty NPCs, man. Those guys were insane. I had an NPC chase me out into lava to let me know I stole a wheel of cheese. Like, my brother in Christ, it's cheese. Dude's fucking burning alive to arrest me for a block of cheese. And to be fair, a block of cheese is expensive in real life. I'm not trying to downplay how expensive cheese can get, because in real life, a block of cheese is multiple thousands of dollars, depending on what cheese you get. But it just looked like a wheel of cheddar. How much is a wheel of cheddar cheese? Motherfucker chased me into an Oblivion gate and was burning alive to arrest me for that. Like you're fucking insane, dude. Like, oh my god. Fucking employee of the month for sure. The Wheel of Suffering. Yeah, we definitely got to play that one. I would like to play it since you put it together for me. I don't want to just, like, forget about it. It's just, oh my god, when does modded RimWorld take long to load? About 50 bucks for a whole wheel of cheddar? No way. Oh, I'm calling cap as fuck. I can't even find a wheel of cheddar. Is it actually like $5? No, you're right. Like 60 bucks. You're absolutely right. What the fuck? Cheddar's cheap as shit, apparently. Why is cheddar so cheap? Is it like super easy to make? I know a wheel like Asiago is like multiple hundreds of dollars. I didn't know that. Well, fuck, I learned something new today. Ha! Fuck me. I was dead ass about to call cap on you, but no, you're absolutely correct. It's super cheap. Like, cheap as shit. Fuck me. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Cheddar is a very popular cheese. How much is a good wheel of cheddar? Like, from, like, the actual protected area for cheddar cheese. How much is a wheel of that? Because I know different areas that produce cheese, they cost different amounts. Oh, my God, that... Dude, I don't know what Asiago... The Asiago that I buy is like $16 for a small slice. That fucking wheel is like $400 where I live. No, it's like $600. It's like $600. Oh, well, here's more create stuff, chat. All right. Well, little bit of a bummer that I didn't bring that other chest with me, but damn, really should have brought that other chest with me. That was stupid of me. Yes, there's definitely different, like, price points for different types of cheese. Some cheese is absolutely more expensive than others, right? Like, that's a given. Some cheeses are incredibly expensive, and that is shit on God. Some cheeses are insanely expensive. I mainly just want the brass stuff. The brass stuff is the main shit we're looking for. Brass is a big deal because I can't make it right now, so if I can get it for free, that's like big time chilling for us, for sure, for sure. All the brass stuff we absolutely take. Okay, I think that's good. Brass is just so hard to come by. Having a few brass filters is super good, super convenient. Damn, 12 months? That's a long time. Kind of insane how long it takes to make cheese. I remember I was talking to my mom about cheese, right? So my mom, like I said, we grew up poor. My mom was poor when she was a kid. She was even worse off than me and my brothers were. So to her, spending money on cheese like that's pointless. She doesn't see the purpose in buying cheese that expensive. And I tried to explain to her, I'm like, look, like they taste a lot different. They really do. Anyone who's ever ate real cheese compared to like, you know, the cheap shit, they absolutely have a different taste. 100%. And she didn't believe me. She thought I was just talking out my ass. I'm like, Mom, like why would I even try to lie about this? Yeah, exactly. Different foods that are expensive cost a lot because of a particular, not everything, right? That's not everything. Just like when it comes to like cars and electronics, you can get dog shit quality for a higher price depending on what you buy. But so far in my experience, every high quality cheese I've ever got has been fucking phenomenally worth it. Like well and above, oh man, this is a warehouse. I have to mark this. This gets marked. There's too much good shit here for me to not come back to this. Yeah, I've ate cheap Asiago and I've ate cheap blue cheese and they're nothing like the good shit. Let's go. They're definitely on different planes of existence, that's for sure. Like, there's a dish that Joanna makes that she uses top-tier Asiago cheese in. and it really requires the cheese to be good. And my mom made it, and she chose to use cheap cheese and then try to say that it didn't taste the same. It's like, well, you bought the dog shit cheese. Like, I'm trying to tell you, woman, that the cheese matters. Like, you may not think it, you may not believe me, you may think I'm being stupid and talking out my ass, but the cheese makes a difference, my guy. 100%. She still wouldn't buy it. My mom would not buy it even then. She still wouldn't buy the good cheese. My mom's a bargain shopper like that. That's just how she is as a person. Once again, she was really poor as a kid, and then when we were kids, we were also poor. So my mom's just never really found the use. Why buy something expensive when you can buy something cheap for 10 times as much, right? That's her mindset when it comes to grocery shopping. That's how she sees groceries. And I can't blame her, you know, as a single mom of 3 kids, that's just how shit was. Like, I mean, fuck. That's kind of how things be. I'm not talking bad about my mom. I love my mom, and she was she's great at what she does. When you're a single mom with 3 kids, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, no matter what you think, cheap's always the best way to go. My lights just flickered. What the hell? Even if I did that, she still wouldn't buy it. She just wouldn't see the purpose. Why spend $16 on a wedge of cheese for 2 meals? Yeah, absolutely. We did that. My mom would stretch her money to get like meals for us. Now, you know, if we ate something, it wasn't always the best. Like, don't get me wrong, we didn't always eat the best shit. But I mean, we had food. My mom was very good about making sure we had food every night. She would make sure we had something to eat for dinner. And then for breakfast, we had cereal. She'd get cereal. Cereal was a lot cheaper back when I was a kid, though. You used to get those big-ass bags of cereal on deals and shit for like $1.50 a bag for like certain types. That doesn't happen anymore. That cereal's like $4 a bag now. Fucking insane. $4 for puff sugar. Like, blows my mind. Oh, I mean, we were 3 growing boys, dog. You know, me and my other brother played sports and shit. We ate a lot as kids. Yes, that's exactly how my mom is. That is exactly. My mom will go in and go 2-3 years in a row without buying herself shit. I mean that. She won't. She just won't do it. She won't buy herself anything ever. Because like you said, she has that mindset of sticking to what is needed and not what she thinks is cool. She just doesn't do that. When I was a kid, my mom very rarely bought herself anything, maybe besides some shirts throughout the year, but she really didn't buy herself shit. Ever. She does like to bake, though. My mom's a big baker. She's a very big baker. So I would, when for Mother's Days and stuff, I would get her stuff that she could use that would help her bake. And I know a lot of people, like my friends and shit, would be like, well, isn't that fucked up? That's not really a gift. It's like, it's what my mom likes to do. My mom likes to bake. That's what she enjoys. And I know she's getting older. She has rheumatoid arthritis in her hands. So anything that can help take the weight off of her hands to let her do what she enjoys, that's a pretty fucking good gift in my opinion. I bought her a $250 KitchenAid. I bought her attachments for it. I bought her a crock pot that was able to make, rice and stuff years ago that she just started using. Yeah, my mom's definitely one of those people. 100% all the way. You're basically explaining how she is 100%. She doesn't even think about that shit, man. They're the type of people that, their shoes could be falling apart, and they'll be like, nah, it's fine, I don't need them. It's like, your shoes are literally falling apart. It's just people don't understand, man. Some people don't grow up like that. I'm like, it sucks that I grew up poor. Don't get me wrong. It's not fun to be poor when I was a kid. But at the same time, I got to experience and meet a lot of people because I was poor. I didn't have, fucking cable and shit to sit inside and watch. I was always out doing shit. There was literally nothing to do at home. I had nothing to do. We didn't have video games and stuff. We didn't have the money for them. Like, we didn't have internet. We didn't get internet in our house till I was like 16 years old. We just didn't have the money for internet. Yeah, it's just people don't have that experience in life. You know, to them, they probably don't even think that's a gift because they couldn't comprehend that, you know. Some of us didn't have money to go out to eat and shit. We didn't get to do that stuff. My going out to eat was my mom would go get, she would order us, hot and readies. That's what we would get. We would get pizza. That was us eating out. My mom would get us hot and ready pizzas. We'd get 3 of them. They were $5 a piece, so 15 bucks. And even then, my mom would complain about that. She's like, for $15, I could cook a whole meal, you know? Like, even then, she'd still complain. For $15, I could make this and this, or I could get that and this, you know? Like, I remember one time I took us all out to eat, and we went to, well, it's not that my mom's a cheapskate. It's just, that's all she knows. That's all she knew. She's better now. Now my mom is a lot better. Now that all of us are grown up, we're not her responsibility. We have our own jobs and families and shit like that. My mom has definitely gotten better with that. She's definitely cut loose on the financial stuff. Yeah, I don't really think that's a cheapskate thing. That's just growing up poor, man. Like, it happens. Hey, some people are just cheapskates, 100%. Like, don't let me try to sit here and bullshit you. Some people are just cheap with money, 100%. I've had friends that were like that, man. I've had fucking friends that, you know, you could buy them, like, you know, lunch or whatever, like 3-4 times in a row, and they won't even offer to pay you back, but they buy you, like, a $2 drink, and they're like, hey, you got that $2? It's like, dude. To be fair, they weren't my friends. I don't consider people like that friends. Ooh, drugs. Thank God I never got addicted to hard drugs. I definitely had many opportunities to do hard drugs, but the hardest drug I've ever done was speed. And like I said in chat before, I only did it because I wanted to know how it would affect me with ADHD. That was the only time I've ever did a hard... I did do ecstasy once. I did ecstasy once because I wanted to see what it did. And it just made me real laughy. It just made me, like, super relaxed, but... Thank God I never got addicted to that shit. That would have sucked. My life would have been a lot different if I was addicted to hard drugs. That shit, on God. Life would have sucked ass. My life would have sucked big ass if I was addicted to hard drugs. I've smoked my fair share of weed. I've smoked my fair share of weed throughout my life. It's definitely not a drug that I ever actually liked. I don't like the way weed makes me feel. I've smoked quite a few different strands of weed too, so it's not like I just smoked a couple things off my buddy. One of my good friends named Mark, he was a drug dealer. He would get like big ass plastic sealed bags of like multiple different strands of weed, and he would sell them. Ended up getting arrested for selling coke. I remember that shit. I was over at his house and we were fucking duping it up, just fucking hitting some. We were hitting some blunts, and he's like, "Hey, you want to try something harder?" And I was like, "The fuck you mean?" And he brought out a bag of coke, and that was it. I didn't talk to him ever again. That was the last time I talked to that guy. I was like, "Nah, dude, I don't fuck with that. Like, weed's one thing. Same thing with that chick that came to that party that one time. Everyone was like, "Yeah, let's turn up," and she brought that bag of coke out. I left that shit too. I was like, nah. Like, weed's one thing. You get caught with weed, I do some community service. Fucking is what it is. It's my first charge. You get caught with coke, like, you're going to jail, dog. Like, that's not a fucking joke. Like, they will put your ass in the slammer. They'll give you a felony charge for that shit if they can. Like, weed, you get a cool cop, good chances are that, you know, they're just gonna be like, hey, don't be a fucking idiot, right? Stop being stupid. As long as you're only caught with, like, a blunt or... I've been caught in the car with people with weed before, and both times that happened, the cop was really, really cool about it. He's like, look, guy, don't get me wrong, he took the blunt. Like, he took the blunt and smashed it out, you know, he fucking stomped it out, so it was what it was. He's like, don't be fucking stupid. He's like, don't let me catch you with this shit again. Stomped it out, and he told us to get the fuck out. He's like, get out of here. Like, just get out of here. Like, I've been caught in the car a few times with weed. Yeah, you get caught with coke. That's a whole different monster. Like, that is a controlled substance. They will fuck you in the ass if you get caught with that stuff. That is not a joke. They will fuck you up you get caught with coke. I wasn't fucking around with that. Yeah. I wasn't doing that shit. I wasn't about to get a charge on me for having coke. Every time someone brought something more... I mean, once again, I did do speed, so I guess I'm talking out my ass, but I just wanted to see what it would do. I was curious if I would get super hyper more than I am when I did speed, or if it would calm me down, and it calmed me down. Yeah, I wasn't fucking around with a hard drug like that. That's a controlled substance. That's some serious shit. You get caught with weed. Like I said, I've been caught in the car twice with weed. Once was in a pipe. We had a pipe stuffed, and we were hitting the pipe as we were driving. And another time we were hitting a blunt. And both times I got caught. It wasn't me driving, you know. I didn't have it on me in my hands when we got caught. But when it comes to that stuff, you all get in trouble if they want to be a dick. Like, you're all gonna get taken out and put in handcuffs and all that shit. Both times, both the cops were like, "Don't be fucking stupid. Don't be dumb as shit. Just get the fuck out of here." Like, I've never been caught with coke, and I'm not trying to figure out what happens if you do. That's for sure. That is an experience I'm cool with not finding out. That shit on God. I am fine with not finding out what happens if you get caught with coke. I will have to pass. Oh, this is a zombie village. Oh, shit. Wouldn't happen to be like a way shrine here, would there? That'd be kind of cool. I need to search these houses for cobwebs. Or silk touch. They're not going to have cobwebs, are they? They're going to have, like, actual loot. That'll suck. I was hoping to be, like, old chests with cobwebs in them. Yeah, that's not, that's something I'm willing to experience. Got me fucked up. Can't say I... Excuse me. Can't say I have. I did a lot of dumb shit as a kid. That's on God. I did my fair share of stupid shit as a child. As a young adult. I did my share of stupid shit as a young adult. That game's pretty fun, man. That game's really cool. It really is. Had a lot of fun with that game. I don't know, man. I guess people that, like... I guess fake-ass people. I really don't like fake people. That's probably my biggest pet peeve, was, like, being a two-faced fucker. I didn't like that. Being a two-faced chump. Couldn't do that shit. Probably one of my biggest pet peeves. Wasn't into that shit. That's on God. Being a two-faced chump. That's cool. They already do. They already copy Pokemon. Or not, they already get accused of copying Pokemon. The shit that made me laugh were people that actually thought that Power World was going to affect Pokemon in any way. Pokemon didn't. Nintendo didn't fuck about Power World. Oh, cool, another tower. Give me 1 second, chat. Give me 1 second. Oh, shit. Holy sheesh, it's so hot. What was that sound? There's bees? The fuck is this? What do you do with an enchantable book? Enchanted book. That's all it is, just enchanted? Not super useful. Oh my god, we just have so much shit. Rid of the sails. Rid of the gearboxes. Fuck all that. What the hell is that? I got a trophy. What the fuck? Now, this is the main thing we're here for. I think we got enough of them now. Into the chat. Oh, he's only stacked to 16? Are you shit? Oh, man. Who's texting me? Oh my god. Is this chest completely filled? Yes, it is. Anything in here that can go, that can go. Delete that. Anything in here that I want to delete. This can go. So a couple more things in here. I don't know what that is. Spencer upgrade. Okay. Keep that, I guess. Transistors. I don't know what those are. This can go. These can go. Throw those in there. Oh, give me the souls. Give me those. Come back up and get that in a second. Souls, bone meal, whatever the fuck that is. I don't know what the arcane chalk does, but... Okay, let's come back in here. Deposit all of that. Give me this back. Let's go get these gold blocks because it's just too much gold to let go. Oh, what the hell? I don't have the gold blocks on me? Okay, get rid of those then. All right. I think that's all of the ones that I needed. All of the pedestal things that I needed. That's all 5 of them. Now we should be able to start looking into enchanting, which will be super nice. Let's see what the closest waypoint is to me. It's north. Pikachu face. Use this to teleport back to our house. Oh, that's the wrong one. I went to the wrong one. Fuck is my house? Fuck am I? I should be like way over here somewhere, right? Treasures. This one. There we go. This is the one I wanted to come to. Ooh. Okay, where are those two chests at now? Give me these damn things. We can pull everything out of these. Deposit all this as well. Oh boy, this is a pretty decent start. We got a chest full of stuff. All stuff that we need too, so. The problem is now gonna be space. Yeah, space might be a little bit of a problem. What the fuck do you do with Ender Shard fragments? Corrupti dust? Draco Arcanus staff. Fuck is an obsidian ingot? Oh, what the hell? Draco Arcanus pickaxe. Shit, that's some late game shit. That is like some super late game stuff. Oh my god. Gotta be farming the dragon for that stuff. All right. Deposit everything I can and then throw all that into here. And these chests go in my backpack. That way they're always with me. Okay, let me go ahead and upgrade my backpack. I have everything to do so. Alright, and then the string. There we go. That gives us a... what? Gives us like 6 more slots, which that's a lot of extra slots, to be fair. Yeah, deadass. Tell me, man, this exploration stuff's kind of pimping. It's kind of pimping. All right. I gotta go watch videos on how to use Arcanus enchantment stuff. I'm not sure how to do that. I have no fucking clue how you use these things. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think the notebook will tell me. Where are they at, by the way? I want to visually see that I have 5 of them. I don't know. There they are. Okay, yes, we visually have 5 of them. What happens if I do this? An enchanting apparatus. I doubt it's that cheap. Enchanting apparatus. Oh, no, it really is that cheap. Oh, shit. That ass? Yeah, I mean, we can just figure it out. And then I need an arcane core. How do you make this? Okay, with the source gems surrounded by stone, gives us those. So we're going to have to go find some diamonds? I might have one diamond. There it is, this thing, right? No, I did not. This is not the world I got a diamond in. Damn. That's a bummer. Not too big of a deal, but it's still kind of a bummer. Oh, my brother wants to play Apex. Fuck. Guess we're about to have to call the stream and play some. I'll probably stream it later. Oh, actually, I'm not sure if I'll stream later tonight. I want to try to go to bed when Elijah and Joanna go to bed tonight. I actually got to start getting up again to take her to work. And I don't want to be dead-ass tired. But depending on how long he plays before both of us get tilted. But for now, yeah, I guess that's a good time to call it. We got a lot of exploring done. And then next time we play, we're going to go hit up that warehouse and try to get this enchanting stuff done. So that means we're going to have to go mine some for sure. I got to go find some diamonds. Definitely got to go get some diamonds. But all right, everybody. Thank you all for chilling with me. Let's hit up a video real quick. Anyone have any suggestions? I actually like watching a YouTube video. Oh, never mind. Everybody's ready to get off. Okay, well, peace out then. But it's all good. Guys, have a great night. Peace. Love all of you. Mwah.